Hi, Cancer. This is Just with your September 2016 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable August so far. I'm going to go right in, guys. There's no need to beat around the bush, and then we'll see where this reading takes us, okay? For some of my Cancers, ladies, men, I'll get to you in a minute. Um, some of you have been holding a secret for the past 2 months. Yeah, you've been holding a secret. Some of you are pregnant. hmm Yeah, some of you are pregnant. And there's a lot of different scenarios in which your pregnancy is going to unfold or has been unfolding. Some of my Cancer ladies, okay, have suspected that they've been pregnant since July. Okay. Some of you could be June, some of you July. I feel most strongly July. For the past 2 months, you guys have been keeping it to yourself. Okay. Some of you, okay, so let me go through, it's a lot of different groups of you. So, the first group, some of you that suspect that you've been pregnant for the past 2 months, you're waiting to hear back from the doctor to find out if you're pregnant or not. I feel like some of you have gone to the doctor, you've taken the test, and you're trying to get confirmation whether or not you are pregnant. Some of you have taken the test, and now you're getting further confirmation from your doctor to find out if you're pregnant or how far along you are. Now, I do see that some of you have been keeping it to yourself, perhaps because you just started a job and you don't know when's the right time to tell these people that, yeah, I know I'm new and I'm on probation, but I'm pregnant. Okay. I do feel like eventually you're going to tell them. Okay. But then there's going to be this energy where you're going to feel stuck. Okay. Because I feel like there's going to be some type of requirements or something that you'll have to do that may make you feel a little stuck over the situation. Now, that's for you Cancers that are pregnant or suspecting that you're pregnant and getting confirmation and needing to tell your employer at work. Okay. You may in some way may need to change the type of work that you do. So if you do a physically strenuous job that you know is going to put your pregnancy at risk, then I feel that that is the reason why some of you have been holding off in telling your employer, because you know, although they may say congratulations, that's great, but then the flip side is that you know that some things are going to have to change with your position. Okay. In that regard, and again, I'm focusing on the Cancers that this applies to in the work sphere. I feel when you propose it to them, okay, they're going to be willing to work with you. All right. For those of you that this applies to, I feel the company that you're with, they're not a company that's just going to oust you and say you have to leave. You're going to be pleasantly surprised, although you're going to feel mentally stuck or maybe a little not trapped, but feeling as though, there's no way around it. Like, I'm pregnant, I'm keeping my baby, I'm having the baby, I don't know what to do type of thing. I don't see a leaving or getting cut from anything, but I definitely see you being able, like, you think that, and for some of you, you're going to think that, it's going to be all bad once you tell them. And there's going to actually be beneficial things that come out of it. People will be there to support you. Okay. But there will be some type of decision that needs to be made that comes out of it. Either they have to decide whether they now put you, what will be your new role, what structures they will have to change up as far as your duties and responsibilities. Now, for some of my Cancers that are in this same circumstance of being pregnant, as it relates to the relationship, I'm just going to go through all of this and get this part of it out of the way. As it relates to the relationship aspect, some of you have been waiting to tell your mate that you're pregnant. Okay. I feel like for some of you, there will be a coming together. There will be a telling this person, but some of you already know that it's not going to be this ideal situation because the person is married or you're going to be told that the person, like, okay, you're going to be you're waiting around to try to get confirmation from your doctor or whatever like that. Okay, finally you're ready to tell them. You tell them, bam. You guys probably going to want to see each other, so there could be a meeting up and then telling the person I'm pregnant. And what you thought was going to be like, oh, this harmonious, oh, great thing, it's actually going to be something where you're going to realize that the person is in a relationship, or you already know the person is in a relationship, and but that's the reason why you've been holding off from telling them. Some of you have, or you already know that you're dealing with someone that's in a relationship with someone else. It could have been a fling type of situation. It could have been, hell, one night stand for some of you guys that this relates to. But I feel more of a actual goings on, like there was things going on. There was actual a relationship, some type of bid dating thing, even though it was, a third party situation. Some of you already have been trying to contact this person, because I feel like some of you are not with the person. You've been trying to get in contact with this person, waiting around to find the right time to connect with this person. But when you do, you already know that it's going to leave you kind of in a bind, because this person is with someone. So there will not be a being together, family, that whole thing. For those of you that this relates to, some of you are going to make a decision to move forward. Okay, and you have a lot of support around you, so it's not like this is going to be the parent is going to be the only person that you will get support from, or that you're relying on getting support from. Okay, because I see that there's a lot of people that will be supportive of you. Okay, some of you are going to need to make a decision whether or not you keep the child, that sort of thing that goes on. Okay, but others of you, and I'm surprised to see this, but it makes sense because it's a general reading, so it will be hitting and applying to a lot of different people. I feel like some of you are really scared to tell your mate. And now this is a real relationship. This is something that you guys are together. Either you're married, you're in a real relationship, that sort of thing. Very committed. And you're pregnant, and you've been waiting around to tell your mate that you're pregnant. Okay. And you're thinking it's going to go all bad, perhaps because you guys could already have children. I feel it's more financial. There's some financial things, that hang ups, and you guys are probably not idealistically where you want to be financially. And so because of that, there could be you delaying or ruminating on, this is going to cost more money, and we're already not in an ideal space. But I feel like and that's going to have you feeling a little mentally hung up. You and your mate may feel a bit like, how are we going to make this all fit type of thing. Okay. And that may be the decision that you both are faced with. But I feel like if for some of my cancers that are really stressing themselves out, thinking that everything is going to be bad with your mate learning that you're pregnant, I feel like your delivery alone is going to change the circumstance. Not just your delivery, but I mean the way, I don't think you really understand that this person feels strongly for you, and therefore they're going to make a proposal to you. Okay. There's going to be some type of proposal that's made to you, like, yes, I love you. I don't see cards necessarily leading up to marry me, but I do see cards that says, confirming their love for you, that they're there for you. We're going to do this together, and I love you very much. That sort of thing will be going on. Okay, now we have that out of the way. That message was screaming at me, so I had to make sure that it reaches the cancers that this applies to. Leave me a message in the comments below, or you're more than welcome to email me as it relates to this specific portion of the reading, because I'm very much interested in know who is this happening for. I know it's happening for some people out there, so let me know who this is happening for. Now, I feel like some cancers, okay, have discovered a way to get something new started. So starting a new job, I'm feeling more strongly starting your own business. Okay. Some of you are trying to decide of, financially, how much money do I put out? Because, in order to make money, you have to spend money sometimes. So this may be some type of venture where you have to get up your supplies. You have to put some money out. So now you're trying to decide, how much money do I put out in order to see a profit, to see the gains that I'm looking for. Some of you could have already put the money out, and now it's just like a waiting game as to, when am I going to start to see my profit? Okay. I do see that for those of you who are starting a new business, like client-based business, that sort of thing, you're definitely going to have people coming to you. But I feel like for some of you in starting this, for some of you, you're starting this and it caught fire. Okay. And now it's like, okay, trying to trying to get time management going for you, or trying to scale back. For some cancers, some of you are going to hit a spark in your career, in your business endeavor in September that is going to be quite busy. Okay. Almost like, wow, I'm ready to kind of bring this out to the front, and it almost like bam, it exploded on me. Meaning the traction, the accepting, people really liking you. So for those of you that has been holding on to an idea, wanting to start something new, or just waiting until Mercury went direct, or Mercury is going to be going direct to present something or put something out. Not necessarily if that is something that you've already been working on behind the scenes. I see a lot of working on something behind the scenes, then bringing something out, or trying to decide. Since July, for some of you, have been trying to decide when exactly should I make this live. When you do, it will bam, catch traction immediately, and there's going to be people interested in you immediately, and people wanting to work with you and everything. And I feel that out of this, not anticipating such an overwhelming amount of response coming your way, some of you are going to feel trapped, and you may even have to scale back a bit to try to kind of pace yourself and pace the growth, the kind of like overnight success of growth that comes your way out of this opportunity that you've created for yourself. Okay. I feel like there is a lot of great things happening for cancers in the month of September. I feel if for those of you that are looking for work, some of you could have been looking for quite some time trying to figure out exactly when you're going to get this job. Okay. I feel like, again, if you're looking for work, it will be coming to you. You again have an opportunity to start out on your own. There's a lot of energy for a lot of people to kind of create and co-create with other people. Again, we have Jupiter going into Libra this month, in the month of September. So I do see definitely partnerships and coming together with people, contractual agreements being made for cancers that I feel at first, because again, it has taken traction, it's going to destabilize you guys for a bit of like, okay, which direction do I go now? But then you're going to gain control by end of September. You're going to scale back, I feel, and you're going to get the right processes set up so that a lot of things can happen automatic, and that'll take a lot off your plate. And just making sure that your plan is very thorough, so it'll be smooth sailing. It's almost like you guys have to get systems in place. Okay, where this is just a push of a button. I've done all of these things behind the scenes, and now it almost operates on its own type of thing. Okay. So if you're experiencing that now, where it's a lot going on at the workplace, you're feeling a bit swamped. Now you're going to start to feel a bit stuck because there's so many things going on in the month of September. Some of you could be going on a lot of social engagements, putting on presentations. But I'm just getting this strong sense in the month of September that what's once not made aware to you, what you wasn't willing to bring in the forefront, is going to come, and it's going to come with it good responses, as well as you feeling a bit stuck and trapped. But ultimately, it's going to be good all in the end. In the end, it's all going to come full circle. Okay, in the end. So let me know how that relates to you guys for the month of September. That's what I have for you. I hope that this resonates. I'm definitely anticipating how this will work out for cancers relating to the pregnancy. So guys, let me know that. And if this resonates with you, you can leave a comment below, or you can email me again about that pregnancy thing. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, guys.